Hey, this is Mr. Marijuana Addict with Marijuana Basics. Today's lesson is tips with growing. What I do to grow is, first, you must see the seeds. The ones that are brown and like are really dark, those are the ones that are good seeds. The seeds that are white are dead, so just throw those out. A good way to get it started is what you do, you put your seeds in a wet washcloth and then put it in a bag. You do that for 24 hours. And the ones that have sprouted, those are good seeds. And what you do when you're handling them, you always wear gloves. And you fertilize the soil you're putting them in. Then you plant them. I would say with each one you do at least a foot apart, because to give them some space for roots to grow. And you don't want their roots getting all tangled, because that could kill them. Now, as the plant ant is growing, you're going to have to watch. A marijuana sprout looks totally different than just a regular plant. What you could do, after 3 weeks, it is usually okay to move it. So, if you're going for outdoor, but you want to bring it indoor because you don't have a good hiding spot, after 3 weeks, that's a good point. You can just dig them up carefully and plant them in a pot. But make sure, what would be good is a good space. They need humid places, so a closet would work good. But if you're doing indoor, you'll need an ultraviolet light, and they need at least 8 hours of light. And make sure to water them regularly. Make sure not to drown them, though. So, because you don't want to kill your plants, because that's a lot of work lost. Usually they start flowering after 90 days. So after 90 days, what you want to do, so you get really good bud, the flowers, you're just going to want to clip the leaves off so all the THC goes directly to the flowers, and you'll get really, really good ganja. And remember to always not to touch them barehanded. Always use gloves, because because your oils from your hand can kill the plant, and you don't want that. Now see, and so make sure you take proper care of them. It takes a lot of time. They need at least, at the very least, a 75 degrees. So make sure. So yet again, make sure you have a good spot. And a good time to plant would be like right when spring starts getting warm, because if you do it any later, you're not going to be able to grow them for long, and you won't get the best. You won't get as much harvest. Each plant can, once fully grown, can be up to 400 or more grams. So that's good. That's a very great. Also, when you're looking with marijuana, there are male and female plants. To fertilize them, the female plants actually if you look closely, are the ones that have the hairs, and the plants grow differently. Just check out some sites just Google search difference between male and female plants. But that's the biggest one. The female plants have hairs, and the male plants do not. The female plants will have the seeds that you can collect, and you can keep planting. But once the cold comes, make sure they're never exposed to the cold, because that will kill them pretty much instantly. If they get too much sunlight, you can dry them out. If you get too much water, you drown them. So That's really all I have. I have not really done much growing, so I can't really tell you much, but that is all I know, and I have given you what I know. Well, until then, this is Mr. Marijuana Addict. Class dismissed.